Halloween 4 could have been better than the original.
I totally like scary.
I like scary.
I like scary. I like scary.
What is up, Scary Fam? We are back. I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you all today we're going to be talking about, could Halloween 4 been better than the original Halloween under, certain circumstances and changes? We got to talk about this. Before we get started, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps. So to get into this, I've been thinking about it, past few days. I was like, you know what? I want to talk to the Scary Fam about this. You guys know Halloween 78 is my favorite Halloween of all time. It's just, you gotta love it. Definitely classic. But something that I want to talk about and not let go under the radar is that Halloween 4, in my opinion, could have almost been either up there with Halloween 78 or it could have passed it up. And I'm gonna tell you why. So, Halloween 4 basically has a different, look in Michael. We got shoulder pads on and a whole different mask. They catfished us with the mask on a poster. And yeah, so to get into this a little more, we had a young Nick Castle in 78. And and rest his soul. We had George P. Wilbur in Halloween 4. And I want to say Tom Morga, that's his name, who jumped in a little bit. But I'm going to just say this. The story in Halloween 4 is by far just amazing. I love Jamie Lloyd, next to Rachel. They both did well when it came to energy bouncing off each other. Kathleen Kamont, the character Brady, everything worked well. And one thing I want to say is, some of you guys might not agree with me, but Halloween 4 is probably the most Halloween feeling movie over 78. Because to be honest, if you think about it, 78 doesn't feel like Halloween. They throw a few trick-or-treaters in there, when Lori sees them. You don't see too much of, Halloween. You could definitely see the Pasadena in it if you pay attention. But I feel that Halloween 4 has the most feel of a Halloween film. All around, the Vincent drug store, the costumes, Jamie, getting chased out of school. All that just feels like Halloween. The bus is pulling off, everyone getting ready for Halloween, and that's what the title of the movie is, Halloween. But I feel that the things that carry 78 is it being the first one and it being original, and Laurie Strode and Michael Myers, and just the story for real carries 78. Yes, it's a slow burn and stuff like that, but I just think us getting introduced into 78 and and that's the beginning film, we're gonna love that. We're gonna see the blueprint of the whole layout for this character Michael Myers. And I think the score, John Carpenter's score, they said that he actually showed this movie to people without that score, and then he added his score and went up like 10 levels type shit. But Halloween 4 to me, I think what only thing that kills Halloween 4 to me, I'm being honest, is the look of Michael. I always say this, bro. It would have been crazy to see a 78 Michael in Halloween 4. The mask that they had on the poster, if they had that in reality, yeah, 78 would definitely have competition. Like, I would be so fucking unbalanced on my favorite, because simply off of the whole story with Halloween 4, the kills, the environment, the way Michael was set up, even Dr. Loomis. Oh my God, even Dr. Loomis. And let me tell you guys something. What's crazy is it wasn't no Jamie Lee Curtis in this. It wasn't, and it was still like top tier Halloween. And I'm not gonna say this is underrated, but it's underrated. I hear people talk, if you get what I'm saying, I hear people talking about it, but I don't hear people talking about it like like they should. But to be honest, this is on 78's heels. Like, but it will never change because history is history and is now cemented. But 78 will always be my favorite just off the fact how Michael looks, the element of him, the ending, the score, everything. But I feel like Halloween 4 could have almost been better if they had a better look at Michael just off the story and Rachel too, man. Rachel did such a good job. And I said this, they messed up. I'm gonna say this too. They really messed up killing her off in 5. They really messed up killing her off in 5 because at that time we were just now getting introduced into Ellie Cornell. We knew her from 4. We loved her. At least I loved her. She's one of my favorite characters. But I feel like in 5, that was your time to elevate her next to Loomis like Laurie Strode. And now we get introduced into another final girl, Rachel. And I always say that's the worst move they probably could have made. You know, killing her off the way they did and just killing her in general because Rachel had that final girl element about her, and she really carried forward from her side of the story. She did great with Jamie, and one thing that showed me, you know, that Rachel was really a final girl, she was willing to be a final girl, was the rooftop scene. You know, the rooftop scene and the scene where she's in a truck and Michael's on top of the roof. But mainly that rooftop scene where Jamie, they see Michael on the roof and she's like, I'm gonna lower you down, Jamie. It just felt like so real because it's this formula that went on between her and Laurie where Laurie didn't know her life was gonna change in one night. She was just thinking, okay, I'm gonna babysit. And I'm not gonna have a regular life. I'm gonna be able to go back to school and shit the next day. No. Her life changed, guys, and she became the Laurie Strode of the Halloween franchise, and she had to turn her life around and go up against this evil. And the same with Rachel. She was supposed to, you know, be watching Jamie. She ended up, you know, losing Jamie. Then Michael comes to her front line in Haddonfield, takes out Brady. Kathleen come on around her. So she had to turn her life into, you know, getting prepared for a final girl. And then she did a good job because on that roof where Jamie was like, I don't want, you know, I can't do it. And she's like, well, try, damn it.
I can't! Well, try, damn it!
Damn it, I don't know what it is with that part when she says that. It just feels so real to me because I always think if I was in that scene and I had like a little one with me and they're kind of being like, no, I can't. Well, try. This motherfucker's coming down the roof right now. You saw what he just did. You saw what he's capable of. Let's go. That right there, it ain't no sugarcoating that, ain't no filtering that. That's just life, the way that came out. Well, try, damn it. And she's still holding on the roof while Michael's swiping at her, but she ends up falling. She still gets up, which I don't know how the fuck Rachel survived that. Maybe if I go back and look, the drop wasn't that high, but the shit looked at high. The shit looked at very high, Rachel. So, but to be honest, I'm gonna just like I'm saying, I always think about that scene too when Michael gets up off the side of the bed and it flashes. Oh my god, if that was 78. Do y'all hear me? If that was fucking 78, I'm sorry, 78, you will have competition. And I'm saying this, I don't think no other film is that close to 78, like story-wise or all around, like it might be better. Only one that is up there, but it won't be better than 78, like that's a top tier kind of Halloween that I feel that is creeping in on that tier list is like 2018. Like a 2018. Sometimes people are throwing an H2O, but 2018, man, was good. I like 2018, but the one that is really like neck and neck for real, but it'll never go above that line to be better just because it's already part of history with the costume and the mask is 4. Bro, 4 is up there, man. Like when you really sit there and watch it, they had a great story. It was a great just insert into the franchise, if that makes sense. It was a great insert, and it just completed. Like Laurie Strode, she was no longer in the story. You know, she passed away. And then we got Rachel. That was their time right there. I don't know if they got lazy with the writing or anything. That was their time to elevate Rachel, and we could have had a whole new like branch off. That was I always said 4 was the time for them to take that opportunity to get that branch off into another family and still had that connection with Laurie. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, we hear Dwight Little saying he can do a direct sequel. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if that'll work. Like, because people, you know, we already talked about it, but people, the way their fandom is set up with Halloween, it's like some people know what the stories are. Some people know the siblings. Some people don't. I feel like that's why it won't work, but that's just me. I just wish they would have did that a little earlier, man, and we could have already just had her involved, and it would have been way easier to do some stuff like this. Even if you wanted to kind of branch off to a different timeline, would have just worked. But to be honest, like I said, 78 is good. You cannot get over that Lori Chase scene across the street. The keys, the keys. You can't get over that. You know, the whole ending just with Loomis shooting Michael off the balcony and Michael being a mess. It's so many highlights. Michael going down the stairs after Lori in that roughhouse way, just walking after her, him stalking. Everything with 78 is perfect to me. I just love it. It ain't doing too much, but it's doing a lot, if that makes sense. But yeah, guys, comment down below. Do you all think I'm tripping? Be honest. Do you all think I'm tripping? Or you're like, I'm agreeing with you, Brandon, like, because this right here is true. If you think about it, guys, like, really, seriously, you guys in the comments, think about it. If Halloween 4 had a 78 Michael, could it have been close to 78? Like, I think that whole just topic is underrated, bro. People try to push that shit under the rug. Nah, it's up there. It's up there for sure. One of the best openings, like that. Even the opening in Halloween 4, like, bro, just from the opening with the cast and stuff, and just the Halloween feel, and then we jump over to the hospital with Michael under. Oh my, and he puts the head up against the wall in the ambulance. Oh my, that is crazy. He sticks the thumb. You gotta really love Halloween 4. So yeah, guys, comment down below. Unfortunately, this is the end of the video. I want y'all to hit me on my social medias. ILIKESCARY on Instagram, ILIKESCARY_ on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, ILIKESCARY on Twitter. And yeah, you all right there where it says subscribe. Next to it, click join to become a member of the channel. I want you all to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace. Until next time.